How's it going, everybody? Nicky D here. Welcome back to another reaction video. So it is now time for part 4 of the Shane Dawson docuseries, The Mind of Jake Paul. Very excited? This episode is titled The Enemies of Jake Paul. As the last video alluded to, we're going to be talking to likely the people that were kicked out of Team 10 and maybe some of Jake Paul's biggest critics. I can't say much else, so like I'm just excited. We're just gonna dive right into it. Forgot the remote. Okay. So boys, with that being said, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, play.
Him having a mini panic attack over the fact that Jake Paul's left him an answer machine message. What is the big deal? I'm shaking. I'm like, what? I mean, you're an overreactor.
Like, I'm bored of the content. I'm not bored of the series. I almost don't even know how to explain it.
Buckle the f*** up. Because you're never going to see a video like this again.
You're going ham.
I just don't understand how someone could do that to someone. I don't. I promised myself I wouldn't cry, and I don't want to cry. Ugh.
He was nervous.
I have news for you, but we have to find a quiet place because Ryan was outside doing a brand deal. Are you still filming? Okay, let's go to the back.
How big is their house? I'll have to live with Shane.
Days trying to convince him.
Oh.
Nick Crompton is in.
Can't believe they do that.
I have been trying to get this motherfucker to say yes to doing an interview for literally a week. Now, the reason it was so important for me to interview Nick Crompton is because he was with Jake since the very beginning. He knows Jake very, very well, on and off camera. He knows the business side of things. He worked with Team 10. This whole thing was very personal. You know, like this was his.
Who plays Brandon Bowen?
Managing Team 10, friends with Jake. So I understand why he's been so apprehensive. And this, to me, just proves what kind of person he is right now. He said,
He keeps doing that. Take a shot every time he goes that.
Oh, good luck. He's got a very specific accent. It's not just like the cliche British accent. It's like,
when my last stop, you get your
Jesus Christ.
I'll just do it.
Nick is gonna kick your butt, Shane.
When my life started getting crazy with all the attention, the money, etc., I started typing up all my core values and beliefs in my notepad. So I never lost myself or did something that I wouldn't regret. In those notes, there's a sentence that says, I'll never publicly talk about the personal lives of others, as I expect the same from people closest to me. I guess I could try to do this if Jake knows 100% that I'm doing it. I don't want him to think I'm going behind his back, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm talking about them for publicity.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know.
He wrote that down and never want to talk about something that's...
I know. So that meant I had to go to Jake. So I basically said, Jake, listen, I want to interview Nick, trust him, I think I need to interview the other side. And he was like, 100%, I agree, yes, it's a yes. There are conditions though. So I wanted to obviously interview Nick in his place, and he was like, I'm so sorry, like I can't. I have so many issues right now with privacy and like PTSD from the whole team.
Was he eating lunch with Logic? No way, that was
I mean,
Logic.
there was literally like hundreds of kids outside of their house 24/7. He sent me an address for a house that is a business he's working on. I don't know. It's confusing and I don't understand it, but it's a mansion. And
He's in a jacuzzi with his...
I don't want to show the outside. I don't know why. There's a lot of secrecy with this whole situation.
What have you been up to?
Everything I'm doing is still secret.
Why am I nervous?
Yeah, I'm kind of a little nervous too.
Let's put it in line. Favorite city. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. Oh God.
I'm curious because when I first met you, I asked you, like, oh, do you watch YouTube? And you were like, oh, well, I mean, I watch, like, you know, Logan Paul, and, like, kind of that's it. And I remember literally going, ew. Which is judgmental.
Yeah, I'm like an everydayer. I was an everyday girl. But I would watch it occasionally. So I was like, oh, how fun is that? They all live in, like, a house of YouTubers. Like, little did I know.
Who's the best YouTuber? Who's the best YouTuber?
Yo.
Any of the bad stuff Jake has done. I don't think he kept up with any of it.
The only bad video I've ever watched about Jake is the one, like, that Alyssa Miley made.
He dragged me down the stairs. This scar right here.
But also, who knows, like, what that situation was.
Alyssa Violet and Jake broke up because there was a lot of abuse.
Listen, we gotta clarify that because it's a huge word. Verbal and just mental stuff.
Okay. So what's, like, one question that you think I should ask him?
One question for Jake Paul.
She does it too.
You're like, this is not real. I don't know if Jericho's real or not. I've heard that it's fake. So, I've heard from sources that it's not real.
Real sources. Sorry.
Sources?
Where can I have them?
What are the sources? Yeah.
Let me know if Jericho's real. Wait, who's your favorite team tender? I've been watching Erica Costa, and her vlogs are actually pretty good.
0 to 1,000,000 subs real quick. I'm Erica Costa.
Alright, let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually kind of looked lit.
What's up, Costellers? Make sure you get some of this goat bridge before it sells out. The two-piece matching collection is my absolute favorite. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
They didn't make that for guys.
I didn't know she did that.
What did you do?
Those look awesome.
She's a goat. Very small time.
Oh.
Woo! I scared. I told you. Alright,
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like they're going to be talking to Nick now, probably.
Things I really want to ask him. Things that I know he's not going to want to answer. I think he'll tell me about the house. Just for my family. Yeah, I just look forward. Where are we going now? Wait, what do you... I thought the car was going to flip. Oh, shit.
What
Sorry.
the?
I don't know why I said it.
Shane is turning into a Canadian. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think we're here. Okay, thank you so much.
Have a good time, sir.
Thank you so much. I'll try.
We call Shane sir.
This is the Prince's cheese. Kind of early. Just text.
I'm not getting anything.
This is one of the biggest houses I've ever seen.
What was that? We said, are we going into like a Disney movie?
Yeah, all these noises are.
Oh my god. Oh, stuff in my head. Sorry. Don't let me forget.
Don't let you forget. What am I?
He has like 7 weird noises.
You Shane? Madeline. Nice to meet you.
Do you want my phone?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
I'll bring you upstairs.
That must be like a. That cannot be a head of security.
Yes. Oh, good to see you. What do we do?
Is that Rice Gump's house?
What's going on?
Oh my
Yo.
Right?
What is this? Where are we? Do we know what this is? Do you know what this is?
All of these houses are just like all influencers. Networking.
What is this house? Or are we not allowed to say yet?
Oh, no. So she lives here. I'm her assistant. Yeah, or
Oh, okay.
yeah. Along with a few other influencers.
Influencers.
Yeah, we can take the elevator.
Elevator too? Yo, Nick Crumpton, let me live with you, guy. Holy cannoli. That is awesome.
Okay. Elevator in the house.
It still scares me though. I don't know if I trust him.
I feel you, girl. I feel you.
I've never had issues. Alright.
Review. Whoa.
Wow. Is this like a meeting room? Holy shit. That Marilyn Monroe over there.
I know, right?
Who's it for?
These houses are really built for influencers, so
I don't have one of those.
you can come over anytime.
Okay.
You come over anytime. Sold.
Wait.
I'm convinced that this is Ricegum's house. Because I think he has a pool like that too.
Wow. This is
I don't watch much Ricegum. I actually hate him. I only seen like little bits and pieces from like his iDubbbz diss track.
so cinematic.
Hey, how are you?
I'll go for the hug.
Thank you for joining
I was going to say, do I say hi to you or not?
How you doing, man?
So nice to the camera guy.
This is. What is this? This is crazy. Wow, there's a fridge out here. There's two of them.
There's other places we can film. I like being outside.
Same. If outside is this.
However, so.
100% purified water?
This is so weird because we've never like done this before.
No, this is, and especially I've been watching all of these things. When I'm at home and I'm like seeing the tweets when you post these videos, like everyone talks about it.
The reason you're going to see more and more of Jake Paul is it appears that he is the focus of the next Shane Dawson documentary series.
So this is kind of very nerve-wracking.
So, how did Jake even find you?
So back in the UK, I built a marketing agency with like 6 other people, and it did really well. I ended up coming out here and helping Jake build Team 10.
I still don't think I understand how insane the whole thing was, and what it must have been like to be in Team 10 with all the people outside.
Oh.
With hundreds of millions of views on a music video. You're a meme. You're everywhere.
What is that? What is that?
And like that's not what you probably signed up for.
No.
You know it's Nick Crumpton and my brother say,
Is that why you were nervous to do this? Or why it's taken a while for you to say yeah?
Talking about how I feel and what's going in my head and talking about someone else's personal life is not something I'm comfortable with. But Jake said it was fine, so we're here.
Cinematic shot.
It looks so like iconic.
Nice editing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what was it like living in the Team 10 house? Did you actually live in it?
Yeah.
Like you slept there?
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
I guess Team 10 was like my college experience. Or the
I can see
closest
that.
thing that I'm going to get to it because I didn't go. There's a bunch of people living together, just having fun. But we were making money at the same time, and it was a business.
Was it as chaotic as people make it out?
No. If it was, I wouldn't have lived there.
Right.
Like, I can't deal with that.
Because one thing I did hear about from somebody was some of the pranks, like the bigger, crazier pranks, were planned.
Okay.
Are you scared to say it? Jake is going to have to tell me the truth. That's the whole thing. Jake said he swore to God he would be super honest with me when it came to everything. So when I asked him that, and I'm like, were some of the pranks fake? Like breaking down walls, like doing crazy things.
Good morning!
Was that all planned? If he says, no, it was real, I'm going to be like, you're a liar, I'm going to leave. So...
Is that really what you're going to do?
What?
what you just said. If he says that it's not, you're just gonna walk out.
Yeah, if he lies to me about anything, I'm just gonna.
Okay. This is like the. I feel like it fixes a lot of problems, especially some of the big problems where people just think something that's not true.
You couldn't breathe?
No.
I feel like pretty much everyone that's a little bit older knows that it's all fake. It's all over! It's just difficult to say that they're fake when there's still loads of young kids watching and enjoying it, and I don't know if...
It's like ruining...
want to be responsible for ruining that whole thing.
It's like saying to a child, Santa isn't real or Tooth Fairy isn't real. Sorry. Yep, exactly.
He's going that back.
Yes, I don't want to be in that scenario where I just say to a bunch of kids like, everything you've been watching isn't real. Hey Nick!
I mean, okay. Well, I'd say, like, for example, there's this video, right? Paparazzi is filming you guys. And you guys are filming a Jake Paul video. And you can see moments when the camera turns off where Jake is just kind of like standing there and not really knowing what to do. And then he talks to you guys. And then he like throws something off your desk.
You don't feel shit.
And then the camera cuts. And then like, I think Erica picks it up and then you figure it out. And then he films again. So, but then when you watch the actual video, he looks crazy.
You already have it already.
He's like throwing things and acting crazy, whatever.
Nipple plunge. What?
So it was interesting because I'm like, oh.
Jake Paul, let's slip into that.
Alright, cool guys. If all of this is planned, if like destroying someone's room is planned, if handcuffing people to beds or whatever is planned.
No, Jake. Jake, no.
If pushing
yeah,
people
that's
down in stores and doing
right
all that kind of stuff is planned.
That's how we're gonna wake everyone up.
Then it kind of changes my opinion a little bit. Because it makes him look less like impulsive and crazy.
What the hell are you doing?
Good morning, honey!
And more like, this would be funny, right? If I break this thing and throw this thing and do this thing. I guess
is that a smoke grenade? Oh my god, that is.
Yeah.
Like, what's the biggest one? Like, he destroyed a kid's room or something? That was
yeah, I mean, that whole thing, as I've never talked about this, but we're on the topic. I was super close to the Martinez twins, as was Jake, and as was everyone on Team 10. Like, it was super fun, and we all loved each other, and then all of a sudden, they came out with this video.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're the Martinez twins.
Saying that we were bullying them.
You bullied us for like 8 months. Now, it's our time. And I'm sorry, Jake. I'm so sorry because of this.
Using examples from Jake's vlogs, like him being handcuffed to a bed or something for a day or whatever it was.
We were in a room, so he stopped pranking us every single day. Like, we felt so bad. Like, the reason's like,
not real. Like, it's...
I want to hear what the Martinez twins have to say.
I don't...
Because we trust Nick. We trust Nick.
Was it the twins where their bedroom was destroyed?
Goodbye, Martinez room!
And they were saying in the video, like, oh, he destroyed our room.
Like, he destroyed our room.
We didn't know.
Like, why? I was like what the hell are you doing?
It's every day, bro!
They did know. It wasn't even a room, it was a fake room that we built.
We actually made that room in 1 day. Yeah, in 1 day.
Like, they went to Home Depot.
We bought everything, we built it.
And, like, we made them a fake room in the living room and then destroyed it.
You built it to destroy it, basically.
Yeah.
This is fun, man.
And if Jake had just said that, or if anyone had just said the pranks are fake, that would have debunked everything the Martinez twins were doing.
Do I think the Martinez twins were bullied? No. Do I think that they probably got annoyed by the pranks? Hell yeah, like we all did.
Ooh, that could have hurt. I would never play Giant Jenga.
I did say that was going to happen.
You did.
Wait.
But it wasn't ever a threatening situation to be in.
Yo, you almost died, dude. I was dumb, right?
No, bro. It's not dumb.
And if it was to them, they could have said something. but they never did.
The real though, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright, that was dope, right?
Yeah, that was
You want to do it again
Shout
tomorrow?
out to Martinez twins.
Hey! Hey, you got a plug.
Not once ever did I see them seem upset or unhappy. Things were so bad at the Team 10 house. Why did they come back so many times?
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, because
it's every day,
it's
bro.
every day,
Okay.
bro.
Like everything that they were accusing Jake of doing in Team 10, we're sitting back like, we're just gonna take this one.
And I've never have seen anyone talk poorly of the Martinez twins.
When you do so much for someone and they just stab you in the back like that, like it just takes a toll on you emotionally. It's like they're joking around, but like the situation actually like really affected me.
And every time something happens, it's like we don't want to tell everyone that everything's fake. So we just keep taking these hits.
Bye, Tessa.
And why is Jake afraid of just saying that? Like, it's just fake.
She's such a good sport. Like, I love you, Tessa.
Because are those kids gonna watch still if they believe that, they know that none of it's real? There is kids that watch and that understand that the clowns are not real. Obviously.
Are you still filming? Yeah.
But at the same time,
So that's
there are
from
very
Jake.
young kids watching that shouldn't be seeing and believing that Jake and Erica are really getting kidnapped. Like, that's wrong.
Oh, that's.
Who is your audience? Who do you make your videos for?
Yeah, my audience is definitely younger. I'd
Nope,
say it's like
nope.
8 years
I don't care
old.
if it's fake or real. You don't do that to a dog.
To like 16 years old. I try to be as clean as possible. Oh.
I hate clowns, so I can only imagine like what they're gonna feel like.
I should go inside sometimes things get pretty hurt. Yeah. Let's go inside for that.
Oh, you asked
That's like the
him-
Purge,
you
dude.
asked him about vibes?
Take the sympathy and plug. It's like, you know what I mean? Get the empathy of the viewers. You're killing it.
Thanks, man. Jake, you help us, and I want to say thank you for that.
Sorry, what?
Their finishing outbreak might take like 15 or 20 minutes to clean up, so we can go in the theater.
Yeah, let's go to the movie theater.
Let's go to the movie theater. I want to work at that gym. I want to go to that theater.
I don't know.
I want to live where Nick Crompton is. Nick, I'll get a job and I will pay rent, my guy. I do have a job currently, but...
Okay.
Work with him. That is. Work in LA.
Which is kind of perfect. Because movies are fake.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things in Jake's life that people think is fake. His girlfriend Erica.
Oh man, I spelled it wrong.
She wasn't like cast to be his girlfriend.
No.
Will you be my girlfriend?
There's no, I don't know why people have this like thought that Team 10 is cast.
When I first met him, our relationship was completely business.
Online, like, Erica and I are dating.
And you cast Erica to be Jake's girlfriend, and that's her role, that's who she is.
And I use all these thumbnails where I say she's my girlfriend.
The stuff that we do is...
Why is he at a Sixers game?
It's still real people.
You can only pretend so much on the vlogs. I think it's
No,
very obvious
no.
when
Say-
Jared
Jake,
is
stay out of my city.
Super, super real.
Right now, from what I've seen, the new Team 10 members, it seems a little staged.
I used to run my neck like my neck hurt.
I mean, there's like this girl, Sunny, who's like a singer.
Let me catch my car. Fuel color.
Justin Roberts, who is like from rich parents.
6 figures I was only for. So much money I can see the flow.
Damn. He was born rich. He gonna die rich. I was born broke. I'm gonna die broke. I'm about to start crying, man.
Everything seems very much like maybe these kids have paid to be there.
There's no way anyone would ever be signed to Team 10 because they bribed the way in. He would never accept someone if he thought he couldn't be something. because then he's a failure.
But he takes a percentage, right?
Yeah.
20%. That was like a big thing.
Members leave Team 10, but I'll still collect their checks. Every single one of them, and that includes my ex.
And this is another thing, like, it's that money doesn't go in Jake's pocket, as everyone likes to believe. It's not, it goes in Team 10's pocket. It's a business. Just like when you go to Starbucks and you pay for a coffee, you're not paying that money to the person giving you the coffee, it's going to the business.
About Team 10, right? This video is about Team 10, right?
So, Team 10 is the company. Jake is almost the face of it.
Yeah, he fulfills the role of CEO.
I'm the CEO, I'm the boss, T-Rex.
Like the Team 10 house.
Yeah.
That house they rented, before Jake was even really popular, was somebody else paying for that?
Original Team 10 house was rented and paid for by those investors.
I'm Jake Paul, I'm a Snapchat creator and actor, and this is my home. Come check it out.
And help cover the costs of paying staff. What the talent making, the 20%, would go to Team 10 to be able to pay for the staff, to be able to provide that.
So, the house. The biggest thing that happened was the address was leaked. Like, couldn't you Google Team 10 house and it would pop up?
Yeah. Another thing that people seem to believe is that Jake would leak his own address so people would come, like...
He apparently makes his address no secret. The neighbors hate me.
Why would you want around 50 to 70, 80 people outside your house at all times?
Hey, don't pound. Guys, don't pound. Knock. Knock is courteous.
Jake definitely doesn't.
Like,
none of us in the house wanted that.
knocking is courteous, though.
The wall. Get a piece of it.
Because as soon as you go out that door, it's instant screaming from a bunch of people. And usually you have paparazzi filming, so whatever you do and say or don't do, like it's all recorded. When that's happening, and you have all those people outside, you don't want to get pictures with them because that encourages everyone else to come as well.
Yeah.
Can we keep moving?
Keep it gentle, they make you famous. Remember, they give you paychecks, they make you famous, you stay gentle.
But if you don't get pictures with them, you look like because you're ignoring the people that support you and enabling you to have the life that you're living.
Remember, you guys make them famous, you guys give them paychecks.
But what is the answer to that situation?
Right.
Yeah.
We give them
I'm with
paychecks,
Nick.
we make them famous, tell them to be gentle.
There's no way of re-hiding the house. It wasn't our fault. There's no way we would want that. But the whole world thinks that we wanted to make a spectacle of ourselves, or Jake wanted to make a spectacle of himself.
They did, though. You can't expect us not to come when you're giving it out.
No, I understand. I'm not an idiot. I'm not blind. Like, I see what everyone else sees in these videos. But what they don't see is what happens when the videos get turned off. Not many people get to see that side of Jake.
Do people around him not think he's nice?
People around him think he's nice. Yeah.
Saying that makes people think like
that I must be some kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I must be really manipulated or just really dumb. Like, I must be so dumb to be even talking about him nicely right now and giving him this redemption. But it isn't. This is all just the truth.
Surprise!
He has done a lot of dumb stuff, and I'm not saying there's an excuse for that. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that people don't know, and the reason behind things. And yeah.
So, you said Team 10 is real. When did it all start to fall apart? Like, what made everybody just started leaving, kind of one by one by one?
I love everyone here, and I have so much fun filming with everyone. And you guys need to understand that you're being manipulated, and I know for a fact, I've been there, guys. It's me.
In the beginning, there were different reasons for different people. Things for me started getting different when Greg Paul got involved.
It's back to Greg.
He's just... I don't know how to explain that, man. But he forced his way in, and somehow, I mean, in the beginning, he tried to get involved, and I talked to Jake, and he'd come out, and it didn't work out, and he'd rub everyone up the wrong way, and just no one wanted him there, and then he ended up disappearing again, going back to Ohio. And it was like a cycle, like Jake would get mad at him and be like, you're fucking everything up, just go away. And then I don't know, he came out again to when we moved into the new house, and I don't know, just managed to get some kind of authority and start making decisions, and everything just started not being what it was supposed to be. And I didn't like it, I didn't like what was happening, so I left.
My personal opinion, I've never met Jake's dad.
Hey, how you doing? My dad. Hey, Dad.
But a parent working with their child, in any case, doesn't work. But it's probably hard to explain that to Jake, because it literally is his dad. So it's like, hey man, I think this is a good idea. And then he's probably just like, you, that's my dad.
Yeah, it was a constant fight between me and Greg. I just don't like that guy.
I can see why.
I don't want to like involve the family, right? Like I just wanted to do something about Jake. But if I'm doing something about the fall of Jake Paul and all the drama and the controversies, his dad is involved in a lot of it.
The other day I ran into Greg Paul. Get the f out of my face. Go f yourself. You're a great father figure.
Do I bring up his dad to him? Do I not even? I feel like I have to.
Serious personal stuff, I believe, should never be on the internet. It should never be everyone's business. And so, Jake's done stupid stuff, and people know about that, but whatever's happened between me and him is always going to stay between me and him. The only reason I'm here right now is because Jake said that I could talk about this stuff. Whatever Greg has or hasn't done should stay between whoever he has or hasn't done it to. So, do you involve Greg? Do you know? Because this is about Jake, and then you're involving someone else's life. I don't know.
It's kind of
And,
complex.
hey, do you like Jake too, or just like?
I like Logan more.
Oh!
Hear that, Jake?
Okay. What happened to where you still haven't talked to Jake?
So, I knew when I told him that I wanted to leave, he would want me to leave right there. He does take things very personally, and I think maybe someone like me leaving would hit him more than it has before. I tried to do it in the best way possible, but I think he was just too upset or angry to even listen, and it was just very abrupt with me, and asked me to leave, so I left. And I texted him a few times on certain things. I texted him just before the fight. That's the last time I texted him, just saying good luck, not that you need it. Still not heard anything about it. Like
Why do you think he takes it so personally when somebody? I mean, has he like excommunicated himself from everybody that's left? What about like that chance and like I guess?
So that's how Team 10 unfortunately works, and I don't know how that happened or why the mindset was like that. But if someone leaves Team 10, it's like, well, you don't like us then, because it's not. It wasn't like just fully a business. It was we were a family that lived together and we all loved each other. And if you didn't want to be in that, then you mustn't like us, and you must have something against us. And something along those lines is the thought process. When people leave, it's like you're not supposed to talk to them because they f***ed you over. So that's why I'm thinking in my head, does Jake think I've f***ed him over by leaving? Because that must mean I don't like him because I don't want to be there.
That's like a cult. That's literally a cult. Like, you're either with us or you're against us. When you leave, you disassociate, you don't talk to them. Like
he blocked me, he wouldn't talk to me.
Did he cut communication from Tessa and all the other people that left? I mean, that's like a cult.
Best family.
A family.
Family. We are family.
And I don't know if he's leaving it.
Who should we bring on the Team 10? We're gonna have more people in the future? It's gonna grow?
Or if his dad is leaving it, or if him, his dad, and his brother are all leaving it. But I, in my years on YouTube, have never seen a squad have a house, have rules. That was another thing, right? He had a bunch of rules or something. People were like, a lot of rules.
In the beginning, but they were encouraging people to do better.
It all feels very culty to me.
It makes me sad that, like, sometimes I think to myself, Like, what if he didn't give a fuck about me, actually? Like, what if he just saw me as this person that was going to help him run his business, and that when I chose to leave that, like, I don't care. Like, I wasn't actually his friend or anything like that. I don't know anything at this point.
What you explained is sociopaths. What you said sounded like that?
I don't think he is one. He shows too much emotion in everything that he does to be sociopath. And I feel like I can read people very well. I know when someone's been fake and I know when someone isn't. And I can see, oh my god, I can see him, when things happen to him and he's hurt, I can see him trying to process what he's feeling. But he like has a hard time doing it. Like he looks confused as to like, why do I feel upset right now? Or why this to himself? And I can see it in his face when someone says something or something happens and he's thinking about the situation. I can see him, the confusion in his face of like, why? I'm just speculating, but why am I feeling like this right now?
Wow.
I don't think he's a sociopath.
Have you ever seen him cry?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't have to tell me what it was about, but what was the general, like, was it something that happened to him? Was it something that was like...
It's something that happened to him, yeah.
And was it not business related?
No.
I wonder if it was like a family thing.
He has been f***ed over by a lot of people, and I think a mixture between being f***ed over by people, just suddenly having all this success and fame, and other factors, maybe like his dad, have yeah.
The Alyssa situation with the ex-girlfriend.
Jake's kicking me out.
Yeah.
I watched her video.
It was both of our faults, really. He shouldn't have treated me like shit day after day and then expect everything to be okay.
And I saw videos of him like spitting on her. Was the thing about Logan like hooking up with Jake's ex-girlfriend?
Alyssa had sex with his older brother, Logan.
How much of all of that is real?
No, it's very much real.
So like the Jake's brother hooking up with Jake's ex-girlfriend.
That wasn't planned. That'd be sick if that was planned.
But it happened?
Yeah.
I finally treated him the way that he was treating me, and he didn't like it. Like the one time I decided to be savage like him, and it ended with me being homeless.
Okay. So, and that's something everybody knows.
I hope so.
I mean, they have a million videos about it.
I got an idea. I'm gonna steal you from Jake.
I
think I just always assumed it was a joke, because like, what brother would fuck their brother's ex? That
Yeah.
doesn't even make any sense.
No.
Like, stole my brother's girl. And you're gonna be my thumbnail.
Is that something I shouldn't bring up?
It's touchy.
Like, what was his reaction to that?
Oh.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
No. He was. Yeah. I don't know if that is something you should bring up. But that is the
Probably livid about it. Still is probably.
How is this not more talked about? I'm so confused. How was this a thing?
I've lost complete track of like what is public and what isn't. It's mainly why I don't talk about things, because I don't know what people know and what people don't know anymore. So I'm pretty sure it's public knowledge.
From your brother now, from your brother now, and he's about to kiss her now, about to kiss her now.
He said he was your better kisser now.
But with anything on the internet, a couple weeks later, it's no one gives a fuck anymore.
But like in real life.
In real life, yeah.
Like for Jake, that's like I have to talk to him about that. Like, how did you deal with that emotionally, mentally?
What does that say about his relationship with his brother?
Yeah, that's interesting too.
The funny thing about this is that this, like, we're not using the guns that you see. does a whole thing too, like in his drama life, like our parents made us really competitive, and like then he does that. It's like,
did you want to make a baby? What?
Stop!
Yo, chill. Hey, whoa! You need to calm down.
Then I'm gonna cut the camera and we'll see what happens.
They don't know. Does he not know where the line is as far as like?
You should pierce your nipples, right?
Like yours?
No one knows that.
Oh, what my whole vlog does now.
You know, one-upping him. Oh, what's that about?
It got, for me, scary at one point because they kept one-upping each other.
Now she in the low gang and you know she on my team.
And I was like, when is this going to stop? There was a moment there when I was like, what is going on right now? I was worried that they were just going to destroy each other.
If you think something's gonna happen, predict it before it happens, because then it makes them look dumb when it happens.
Look like dumb?
What? Did I say something?
Makes them look upside down.
Dang it, I dropped out of high school, I don't know.
What I think I'm most nervous about is sitting
Play yourself.
down and like having him be 100% honest and like not bullshit with me.
See, that's going to be interesting. Because he's open with the people that he's close to, but I've not seen him let in a stranger ever in my life. So if he opens up to you, that'll be interesting.
Is there things I should not say or things I should?
I think if you're going to do it, it should be just you and him. He shouldn't be influenced or be worried about anyone else listening, because then he's not going to be 100% himself. If it's just you two, and you're like how you always are, you're very open and honest, and you make people feel comfortable, he'll probably, hopefully, open up to you and just explain his feelings and how he's feeling. Like, being upset about something is not showing weakness. You're a human being, you should show that. I think that might be the mistake where people are calling him a sociopath, because he likes to hide his feelings because that might show weakness. I think he's not able to feel. But who knows? I'm so interested to watch this and just see what you do with him, and what you talk about, and what he says. And if he'll talk to me again.
His girlfriend Erica.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
Erica's probably one of the best things that's, in my opinion, happened to Jake. Like, that's not one of those fake. There's not. I just like them together. I think they both have the same work ethic. They both work around the clock, and Erica will tell Jake how it is, which I don't think he's had that from girls before.
You're the boy, and I'm the girl. Carry me?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
If she's not happy with him, she'll let him know.
Yes, we are fighting. Multiple reasons.
Like, is she kind of like, dude, fucked up? Or like, dude, shut up? Like, is she kind of like real with him in that way?
I got your shoe. Here.
Thank you.
That could have hit the TV.
So I think them being together is a good thing.
Seriously? She f***ing locked me out. Damn.
Again, she just loved me.
Jake.
Loved me.
That kind of does look genuine, though.
Just, like,
I'm not gonna
trying
lie.
to make him sound great. I feel like that's all they're gonna think about.
I mean, because I definitely want to grill him on everything, but like, what's left?
Because there's also clips, like there's a whole compilation like of, you know, Jake Paul like bullying Tessa Brooks and Jake Paul bullying the Martinez, and I guess half of it falls under pranks, which they might know about. But then there's other ones where he's like calling Tessa's laugh like, "Oh, you sound like a walrus."
That's are you good? Because you laugh like a walrus all the time. It's annoying.
So like a lot of these like one-off comments that are just like shitty things that if I heard someone say that, I would be like, "Oh, that's a pretty shitty person." Like maybe they're not the worst, but like, oh, they're definitely shitty. And all the Alyssa stuff too. If half of what she said was true, it's like, just a shitty person.
I'm being serious, don't.
I mean, that's what it might boil down to. Is he might just kind of be a shitty person.
You just want me to look bad on camera? Is that what you want?
I hope. Should I not have hope? might going into this too.
No, I have hope. So, I don't think it's a bad thing to have hope. I think we might just be disappointed.
A lot of people think, Shane, you should not be doing this because you shouldn't be giving Jake Paul a platform. This is wrong. I see why they think that. Do you think that? Do you think this is might be a bad idea?
No, because I think it's important for people to understand the why to the what, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, Jake Paul did this and he did this. No one's ever stopped and said, oh, I wonder why he jumped on a news van. I wonder why this or that, or why he set the pool on fire. But this doesn't work if he's not honest. Like, if he sits there and he has a rehearsed thing and he's just doing this to try and save himself, then that's up. If he's going to do this and he's going to be real, then I think people should give it a chance. For me, if I was in this position, I went to bed at night and I knew a lot of the world just thought I was an evil.
I understand understanding why, but I'm not sure about the redemption part though. Alrighty, let's see what's gonna come up.
Hey Shane, so I just saw your text and I think it would be good for me to kind of just tell my side of the story. I've been through a lot and everyone's kind of been like slut-shaming me and calling me a whore and calling me all these names, but they have no idea like what really went on back then. I'm super, super scared and I've always been scared, but if you think I should, then frick it. Let's do it now.
He can't sleep, can he?
It's 4 a.m. And we are trying to come up with a plan because if I bring Katie, the therapist, with us, and she's there the whole time, I don't think he's going to be like himself. I don't think he's going to be comfortable. I think he's going to be kind of fake. So I came up with a plan. And it sounds really shady. And I've never done anything like this before. The plan is, I'm going to have Katie, the therapist, pretend to be our producer. And she's going to be with us the whole day.
That is a little shady.
Listening, analyzing Jake's body language, seeing what he's like when the camera turns off. And then throughout the day, she's going to kind of take me in another room. So Jake will have no idea. And I'm going to the other room and I'll just be like, how's it going? What do you think? Well, first of all, let me say this. Jake specifically has told me over and over and over again, like, literally whatever you want to do, Shane, like, I trust you, I just want this whole thing to be real. So I feel like he would be okay, right? I'm going to tell him afterward. And if he's not
I don't know how I feel about that.
Ooh, I feel dirty. I feel like this is like...
Yeah.
I've never done anything like this before. Like, a secret. Because the whole time, he's going to think like, oh, house tour. Like, oh, this is fun. Like, oh, we're just doing a house tour. Cut to, like, a therapist, like, watching it. And me, like,
oh my god. This is definitely, like, new territory for us. Like, do you want me to just record as much as I can? Or, like, what? We're gonna, like, sneak off into a room with her?
Oh, I just got, like, I just got, like, sick. You mean, like, okay.
I mean, so at the end of the day, right, they're going to be aware of the fact that if the camera's rolling, anything that they let slip is going to come back and bite them in the ass.
If there's a camera, you know, in his face and we're talking, he still won't be able to turn off and be a real person. Like, maybe he'll still, I don't know, just be too aware of it. Like, what do you think I should do? Should I...
Well, I'm not suggesting putting a secret camera. If that's what you're trying to get at me just then.
Oh, no.
But, I mean, I can, you know...
I'm not telling you to not... Like that? I'm not telling you to secretly record him. But what I'm telling you is, it was a camera error and it just kept recording. We didn't even know, Jake. Like, we look back at the footage and we're like, oh my god, we were recording the whole time? That's fucked up. We can't do that.
That is...
That would actually be wrong. We literally can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's going to actually do that though. Shane.
I'm pretty good at doing that. I've done that to you a couple times.
So it'll be like this. Oh my god, Jake, haha, nice G-Wagon, haha. Okay, yeah, we'll cut for a second while we, yeah, let's cut for a second.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So Jake, your whole relationship with Erica is fake, right? Yeah, it's fake. Yeah. That's crazy. You killed people? Do people know that? Oh my god. Oh no, that's not. Jesus.
Shane!
If his dad's there and we're doing that, what if we do that and then the dad's like, hey, you. What if Logan and the dad are there?
That's another dynamic to consider. Shane is about to do some really shady crap. Part of me wants him to do that.
Yeah. Wait, why? What are you gonna do?
trust me?
Do you trust me?
I trust you, Shane.
We trust each
That's
other.
why I'm not like you. I have to trust you, you know? Because you're just filming everything.
That's the whole...
Everything.
Okay. So, my thoughts. Okay. Glad they talked to Nick. Got some more background information. Saying like, oh, this thing was fake, but that thing was real, but you gotta do X, Y, and Z here. This helps us dive into the second half of this docuseries with a better vision of what to expect and like how it's going to be approached. I don't really have much to say except for that this just like helped us. This was like a sort of like a preview of the second half, essentially, like how Shane is going to approach it with the help from Nick. I feel like what Shane was talking about at the end with Adam, like have like do like a fake hidden camera, just like have the camera like, okay, we're recording and cut here, and but they're actually still recording. I feel like that's really shady. And like having the therapist friend, I forget her name, having her like just pretend to be a producer, and so you can try to get like more nuggets of information out of Jake instead of going straight up and saying, oh, this is a therapist, and he's gonna act different, because like what Nick said, Jake's probably been conditioned. I'm not sure that's probably more of an extreme term to use, but like let's just say he's been conditioned to not show emotion that much. He was like, his dad raised him to be tough, to be masculine, you know, and very rarely Jake does show his emotions, like his true emotions. Like, so part of me says like, okay, if we do this shady crap, everything is going to be authentic. Everything, you guys can be real and honest with each other. But another part of me is like, again, that's really shady to do, you know? I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. Part 5, I think, should be coming out either tomorrow or Friday. But my phone battery is a little bit low. I'll fix that. I'll make sure to get my phone plugged in soon. So I'm going to just try to wrap this up. Overall, this was a great episode. I think talking to Nick was a really good idea. Next episode, we're going to be seeing Jake Paul interacting with Shane. We're going to see the inside of the Team 10 house, what everything is like. And we're going to finally see what everything is like. And one thing I liked about this was like it kind of cleared the air a little bit more about the whole sociopath thing. Kind of, like they said, Jake probably isn't a sociopath. He's just an asshole. All that said, Next half of this series is going to be quite interesting. We're going to be diving a lot more deeper into this, and it's going to be quite interesting. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you go watch the original video by Shane Dawson himself. I'll leave a link to his channel and the video in the description down below. Make sure you subscribe to Shane Dawson as well. Give his original video a like. Did I say that? I think I did. Look, it's past 11 o'clock. I am very tired. And I want to go to sleep. And I got to edit my previous reaction video that I have not uploaded as of recording this video. So yeah, I still have some stuff I got to take care of. That being said, guys, take care of each other and love each other. See you next video.